The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, fellas. Dan, good morning. Kate, very good morning to you. Tony, good morning. Randy and Sue, both of you, good morning, guys. Fellas, it is Friday. It is October 30th, our last trade session of the month. We're into the Monday we come back. We'll be into the last few months of the year. Hard to believe. Jacques, good morning. Very good morning. Well, we're getting a bounce back. Markets are a little bit crazy. We'll talk about that in a bit. Take a quick look at where we are right now. I'll show you guys some charts. European session was where it's at again. I'm going to have to start getting up earlier, I think. Currently, fellas, Dow futures down 192. S&P futures off 20, call it 4. NASDAQ down 111, 110, and the Russell down 10, call it. NASDAQ's the leader, down 1%. DAX is basically flat. VIX futures up 2 4/10%, closing in on 34. That's futures. VIX cash down less than 1. Well, it's going flat now. VIX cash is down is at 37.58, but will probably start rising throughout the session. Currently, gold is up $11 and change. I don't think that's. I'm not sure what the low is on gold overnight. I don't think we got to the 50 area. But I'll look. Crude is down another 15 cents at 36.02. Volatility in spades, fellas. Not a position trader's dream market, is it? Unless you're short, I guess. Good morning, Jim. Very good morning to you. Guys, for those of you that are in my order flow group, link was sent yesterday. You should all have it. If there's anyone in the group that doesn't have it, email me. Class is at noon. Just looking around, we've got about 1,000 sellers just under in the overnight session right now in the NASDAQ. 6,200 sellers currently in the ES. We do actually have small buyers in the YM. I've adjusted my YM chart, guys, to a 30-minute chart from an hourly. On the hourly, we haven't had a trade on the hourly in over a week. I mean, we've been straight shorts. And any bounce hasn't been big enough to give us an hourly trade. So I've adjusted to a 30-minute. See if we can't find any trades. I'm not going any smaller. Natural gas is in shorts on the 15-minute. Gold is in longs on the 15-minute. Good morning, Patrick. Small time frames. 3-minute is green on gold. Obviously, the 377 tick is green. For those of you guys that are here on trial, good morning and welcome to your last day. I did send you out an email yesterday, that ES trade. I sent an attachment. But if you didn't get it or didn't look at it for whatever reason, just to show you, here is the ES. This was yesterday's trade. This was the trade from yesterday. This was the long it took at 10:45 and got all targets. First target was hit at 1:45, 3 hours later. And then just thereafter, second target, almost 163 ticks. I mean, that's 40, almost one handles. Big move on the ES. And we got this short right at the end of the day, 4:45. Nope. That's what this arrow is, Kate. Nope. So the initial stop is here. And if you're using even the trail, no, you didn't. You came close. It came to 77 even, and the trailing stop would have been at 73.75. So you came within a couple handles. That wasn't stopped out. Nope. Nope. I mean, I love this chart, guys. This is that 15-minute time frame. Targets are bigger, stops are bigger, but it keeps you in the trend, right? Conversely, if I were to show you the Unirenko would have taken shorts against this. But the bigger time frames will keep you into the trend even through pullbacks. I mean, that's a humongous trade. 35 ticks on the first target. Let's call it 9 handles. And then 70 on the second target. It's 20, almost 18 handles. Big trade. Nice trade in here. Look at this trade from last night at 16:45. Just before 5 o'clock. And overnight, it goes 185 ticks. That is a monster ES trade. And we got a long at 5:30. It's already gone. I can't tell. Yeah, 50 ticks. So we've hit second target at 50 ticks. That's where we are currently, guys. But I wanted to show you that trade. I sent it as an attachment yesterday so you guys could all see the conclusion of that trade. For those of you that are here for the week, Greg, good morning, man. Very good morning. For those of you guys that are here for the week, on Fridays, I don't do a ton. Just want to remind you, as I say every week to the trials, if you guys haven't seen what you've needed to see to make a decision through yesterday, I don't think today is going to be the linchpin, as they say. You won't see anything differently today. In fact, you'll see far fewer trades. I'm generally done about 10:30, maybe 10:45, at which point I'll speak to you about membership, get you guys on your way, take a small break, and then I have my order flow education group at 12 o'clock noon, and I wrap up my session or my week about 1 o'clock, fellas. In any event, I don't think gold is going very far. I see the dollar is, somewhat selling, but I don't think we're going far. If anybody has any questions, feel free to holler. I'm happy to answer questions. I don't think we have much in the way of news today. Let me check. I'll read the disclaimer and we'll get on with it. No, we have nothing. Personal income, personal spending. According to Visa and MasterCard, that's not looking good. September PCE deflator, nothing that's going to. At 10 o'clock, we have University of Michigan consumer sentiment, but there's really nothing here. The Big Four reported yesterday. I believe they all beat. The only one that beat significantly was Google. Apple gave no forward guidance, and their sales in China were down. In any event, guys, it's Friday. Hope you guys all had a great week. Hope you folks that are here for the week have enjoyed it. The bots are up a little over $6,000 on the week. Last week, I think we did around 7,300. Okay. I'm sure he's not even in yet, Kate. I'm sure he's not even in his office yet. U.S. government required disclaimer: futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. And last but not least, remember that past performance is not indicative of future results. NASDAQ's a short. NASDAQ's a quick short here. Now she's free. That's right. Boom. What's a quick 20 handles? She's free. Free trade. If we come down through 83, you can target 43 and 112. 43 and 112. Okay. The MT5 platform is proving to be a very complicated program. And he's very close, but he can't get certain aspects to work in concert. But we'll get it eventually. I mean, it's costing me an arm and a leg to program. And then one of my members actually gave me a programmer for TradeStation who I've reached out to. And lastly, the bot is being programmed. Here we go. No, he's not in the room yet, I don't think. The bot is being programmed for the Binance platform. So for anybody. And then what are we going to target? VWAP. So 83, hang on one second, fellas. Yeah, so 83 area has to break, 83 quarter maybe. But we're working that way, guys. We're picking up sellers. I wasn't watching the ES. The ES is also a short. I missed that. But I should have been short 76 on the ES. Did we hit 83? We hit 85. We're going to hit 83, guys. It ain't looking good. Yes. If I had it on, would have taken this short here. First and second target hit, George. The 15-minute is rolling as well. Man, we got 84 quarter. Gold is turning over a bit. There's your 83. 83 quarter. Spot me the tick. Give me that 83. Come on, give me it to 83. Actually, I think it hit 83. Now, quarter. Missed by a tick, fellas. God, I hate when that happens. ES looks like it's headed down to 32.50. You're very welcome, Don. So I got my 83. We broke that support. Next target down 43. Hope you guys are still holding NASCRAC. 43. Anybody short ES? I didn't give it, but it went as well. ES is headed down to 50, it looks like. Guys, today is Friday. You're short 78.75. Nice, Greg. Guys, today is Friday. The election is Tuesday. You think anybody wants to hold anything over the weekend? You know, on a flyer. You think anybody really wants to be long over the weekend? I don't. The bot is, David, the bot is predicated on a totally different methodology. So the answer is no. If you want, something automated on order flow, we already have that. We have the automated aspect on order flow. But it's a totally different methodology. You don't see what on the website? Tony, good morning. David, I've shown it 1,000 times in the room. So here, waiting for a long trade. I've shown it in the room. I mean, I show it almost every day. Order flow for sure. So it just filled along. This is a simulated trade, fellas. This is not a live trade. Damn, natural gas got a monster bid. Wasn't watching gas. I mean, I wouldn't be trading this aspect of order flow this time of day. This is great for volatility. It's not great when there's no volatility. No, I didn't see that. Brad, are you in the room? Brad? Let me see if Brad's in the room. Yeah, Brad, you're in the room. Brad. One of the guys just told me Trevor Lawrence has COVID and won't be able to play next. Who's their backup quarterback? There's your automated system, David. Five-star freshman. Good for him. Okay, so that's the automated aspect of our order flow. Yeah. Yes, it is, David. Yeah. So the order flow class is basically teaching order flow. And I will, show the order flow, right? What I'm, the automated aspect is an add-on to the order flow that is not included in the order flow. So for members, the order flow would be $12.95, and then the automated aspect of order flow would be another $12.95. But for members that may want to learn order flow, you can always update your membership to that 2-year membership for $49.97, and I give full credit for what you've paid for the bot. I would think so. Yeah, definitely. My intention is to do another class. So, I mean, today is 9 weeks into the first class. Guys, can you hear me okay? Sound check. Sound check. I lost sound. Natural gas above VWAP, net buyers, diminishing negative delta. Let's see what we do here. This could pull back to maybe 90. That should give it support if it pulls back. Gold just got a spike. Watch gold on a breakout of 85.2. This dollar index is so weird. They sell it, they buy it. Huge move up yesterday. They sell it. I'm not sure why the dollar isn't straight breaking up. 6E. I don't even care that he plagiarized speeches. That's, they all do. I can cut slack where, some things. We can pick Trump apart too on a lot of stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to get a vote from people that I have incarcerated in mass. Kamala Harris is no better. Well, I don't think any politician has character. So let's start there. I think they're all full of it, Dana. Come on, first, I have no idea what's going on. I hear no news. What do we have, a deal? Aren't they on vacation? Gold target 92.5. That's where it can get. Trade them as you see fit, as always, because it's a breakout. This 6E came one tick from target, fellas, but gold looks like it can get to 92. It may pull back, but it's going to 92. Anybody take the 85 too? Now, I don't refute that. I agree with that, Reg. I mean, and if me talking politics is bugging anybody, I'm happy to stop chatting politics. And if anybody in this room happens to be a Democrat, I in no way, shape, or form mean to offend anybody. We are all entitled to beliefs. I've said this before. I don't mean to impose my beliefs on anyone. And never been we're all entitled to our opinions. Goldbot is doing nothing, George. The 15 minutes been in long since Europe. The 3 minute has been in long since 6:30 this morning. And the 377 has been in long since long before we came into the room. Dirk. They're already in longs. If we'd have had them on, for the European session, we'd, here, I'll show you. Instead of telling you, I'll show you. So here's gold on the 15-minute. And I have stated repeatedly that I prefer the bigger time frames. It took this long at 545. At 74.1, you'd be up better than $12. This was a short at 2 a.m., but nobody's running. I wouldn't be running at 2 a.m. The ES, same thing on the 15 minutes, been in the long since 5:30. Well, so the bot on the euro has hit second target and exceeded it. Now I could manually move that third target further out. And we're surely going to move this stop manually. I won't give back any more now than second target. This may get that target. If I had to guess, if it doesn't get it on this current 15-minute candle, it'll get it at 9 o'clock on the next candle. We're within 5 ticks of second target. So we're trying to get an extra $30 here, basically, 31.25, right? So how much are we willing to get back? I'm not willing to give that much back. So I stand to lose more than I stand to gain at this point. I'm $31 from final target. Got to 50, 5 ticks, 31.25. It'll get it at 9 o'clock if it doesn't pull back. What I'm going to do is this. Yeah, I'm going to leave that target, that stop where it is. For my trial members, I told you, I gave you the entry. 85.2. That's where the entry was. 85. If we were here earlier, I could have gotten in far earlier than that, but 85.2. Out in the euro. Yeah, 85.2. We're long from 85.2 on order flow. So for my trial members, one of the things that you should be paying attention to is not only the clear productivity of the robot, but the order flow trades. You should be able to pay for crude shorted here at 901. So we're short crude. If crude breaks down below 73, it's going to get hit. Gold, not quite to my target at 92, but about a sugar and coffee. Okay. I don't know if, let's see here. Sugar is long. It's 1406, may get to 1420. Sugar's long. And coffee is unattractive. Let me take a look at it on another chart. Hang on, Patrick. Let me look at coffee. KC. I like coffee if it were to pull back to 103.50. I like coffee at 103.50. It's at 104.05. It can go all the way up to 85, 104.85, but I like it better on a pullback. Good morning, Jeffrey. I like it better on a pullback. We are fairly flat coming into the open. Let me get some bots on here, fellas. We still have about 8 minutes. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions, guys? Okay. NASDAQ, if it weren't the open, I'd be looking for a short. See if we get a pop-up on the open. If we break below 220, which isn't far away, I think we break down. I'm waiting for the ES to, I'd like to see the ES try to pop up to 80, 81. Gold looks like it's going to make that last push to that 92. It's just got to break through that 90.8. Anybody still holding gold? Anybody holding gold? Okay. Good morning, Yannick. All right, fellas. You got almost 4,000 buyers in gold. The only thing that impeded that continued move was the dollar bounced off the bottom, but natural gas, nothing. ES trying to push up a little bit. All right, guys. Let me get rest of my bots on here. Couple minutes. Crude's almost a first target here. Yeah, I read that. Starting on Monday, guys, your margins are going to be double until November 9th. Gold may pull back. Dollars trying to push up, back up into VWAP. And let's see here. We got to within 5 ticks. Freezing and NASDAQ coming on the open. What I think is we're going to see a push up and then a quick retreat, and then it's going to fail. I'll trade the ES if I have to. Just under 2 minutes, fellas. Yep. Where's your sell price, Dana? I don't think we can get above 270. Maybe. Email Joel. I don't know. Dirk, no idea. Yeah, I agree. Entries. Well, it's not tricky if you'll let it go, 50 handles against you. I mean, I think we all think shorts. What I'd like to see is it try to breach 260 and then fail somewhere 260, 280, just short of 300. I'll trade what I see, but I don't I don't see this going long for far. Crude's trying to push back up on 81 buyers, 3,000 net sellers. 64 to 68. That's what you see? That's about what I see. All right, guys. Here we go. We're off in about 1 second. We're off. We're off. Let's see what we get here. So far, no push. There's the push. Couldn't even get to 60. It's trying. Can't even get to 60. All right, ES might get to 86. Let them go. Golly. We didn't even get 60. We got 57.50. God dang it. Boy, that was fast. I wanted to see it breach 60 and then fail. Okay. Think it still does. All right, let me get dun 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 dun. Buyers back into natural gas off the bottom. This could retrace back up into 92. Here's the problem for me on the NASDAQ at the open. These candles are ginormous. There you go, Dana. Yeah, the open is always a pain in the neck to trade. All right, there's our 66, 68. That may be it. That may be it. But I can't. I'm frozen. Hang on, guys. Not yet. Let it push. They're just sucking in all the retail longs. That's all they're doing. Let them do it. Oh. Come on, gold. Push up to that 92. Give them their final target. I mean, NASDAQ is now in never land up here. I mean, it can push to 328. I don't think so, but it can. Dollar's turning south already. Guys, my order flow is frozen. So, until, it's just too much volume on the NASDAQ. It's not far out of that 68 zone, but we haven't rolled over yet. Let them play. Let them play. God dang it. Here we go. Look at this candle. So on the auto execute, which I'll show you guys on the next candle. I would do a stack seller imbalance on the next candle, short. There's the next candle long. There's your short. It's one contract, guys. It's sim, but that's your auto execute. There's no way you guys can catch these trades manually. We're still just putzing around. We got to come down through 35. YM is turning over. ES can pop back up to 95. We're not going far, guys. No buyers again. Sellers coming back in. ES is trying to turn. Dollar index pushing higher. Whoop, gold. Crude, that trade is still on in crude. NASDAQ, guys, drops below 36 is where it gets smacked. 36. Let them play in here. I don't have a trade yet. Below 36, NASDAQ's going to get smacked. I mean, we are absent imbalances 10 minutes into this. It's just a mixture of buyers and sellers. But we're coming down. I just don't have an entry for me on order flow. Maybe if it pulls back to 91, I would have no interest in buying this. It's natural gas. I still think natural gas has got to go to VWAP. Huge negative delta. I'd like to see it get up near 290 and fail. Here's gold. Dollar hit VWAP and is pulling back. ES is pulling VWAP up. NASDAQ is just largely sideways. I wasn't paying attention to the crude bot, fellas, but crude actually came down and hit first target to the tick. It didn't fill it, but it did hit first target to the tick. NASDAQ's coming down. NASDAQ is coming down. Hit some support in here, but it's going to break. ES is a short also. ES, I'm looking at ES. I don't like this unfinished auction, but ES is pulling back. We've pulled the 68 higher up. ES should get its initial bounce probably about 81.
Target filled.
What got target? What the hell is short or long? We should bounce right here. Small bounce here. If we don't, we're going to get killed. Okay. Oh, boy. All right, we're starting to bounce. I'd like to see it come up and get this unfinished auction, and then if it's going to roll. Oh, crude. That's what got first target. I'm like, what the hell got? Crude got first target. First target's off 19 ticks, guys. So we've had 2 bot trades today. 2 nice winning trades on the robot. And that's all I see. NASDAQ is cooked, I think, fellas. The unfinished auction is right here on top. That gold line. Top of the candle. It's unfinished. Anybody short the ES when I said it's a short up in here? 88, 87, 86? Anybody short the ES? We're getting a bounce. We may get back up to 87. Nice job, Reg. Short NQ. NQ's getting crinked. just cranked. I told you guys. I was just, but it only got to 80. I was somewhere around 60. So it went 20 handles through. You know, at the open, it's hard to gauge that momentum. And we just hit VWAP on natural gas. So look for a failure on natural gas. Oh, no, we didn't get there yet. We're going to get to VWAP. Let's see what happens here. I have a target on NASDAQ at 172. Well, I don't even know where they are, Patrick. I don't have anything that's telling me where they are. This doesn't, let's see what we, God dang this stupid thing, man. I have no idea. I don't particularly like the ES, but we just nailed it for 10 handles. Or better, maybe closer to 15 if you shorted it up here when I said it's a short. 20 handles. Anybody get 20 handles out of that? Now it looks like we're going to blow VWAP. K-lid. Right now we're holding VWAP on a small negative delta, so I'm not holding out any hope that we're going to break further yet. My actual belief is that we're going to bounce back up off VWAP, and we could come back all the way to 80, maybe 76 to 78 area. Yeah, but I didn't really give a short in the NASDAQ. You took that on your own. I mean, my area was around 60. And, again, at the open, it went 20 handles through. There's nobody wants to hold it for 20 handles in the NASDAQ. Yeah, I know you did. But that was on your own. Or if you're, anybody that's trading a sizable account could have shorted it and held it. But this is our bounce, guys, off VWAP, right? We expect that, right? This was your long. Anybody that likes the ES, that would have been your entry long off of VWAP with that pecuniary negative delta. They're not going anywhere on that 175 sellers. I still think this can trade back up to 76, 78, and maybe 80 where it broke down from. Now, again, we'll see what we get, but the entry would have been here at 68.50. NASDAQ is just dead. They're killing tech. And let me tell you this, on this ES, guys, if we break below 63.50, we're coming down to 32.50. The selling will increase. So now what I'd like to see is a pullback up into 80 area. Again, it's 11, 12 handles away. We may not see it. It looks like we're just going to break. But the selling is going to get brutal below 63. It's still going to want to hold VWAP. It's not a negative delta large enough that we want to short here. Do you guys understand what I'm looking at? I'm paying attention to my delta. There's not enough blood here that we want to try to bang it right around VWAP. So we need a pullback somewhere into 79.80. It should get to 75 to 77 to maybe 80 area, 79. If it's going to roll, it's got to roll back up there. Yeah, I never liked the old bang bang on the ES though, because this thing is too controlled by algos. The NASDAQ is great. They still can't find buyers. They're finding enough basically to keep their head above water. But what it looks like to me is you got a guy drowning in 100 feet of water trying to paddle with a 200-pound rock. I don't think it's going far. They're not finding enough buyers. There's no buyers. There are no buyers here. You could take another trade if we get up a little bit higher on the short side or a break back below 70. But then we trade right into VWAP. I don't like that trade. I want to see this move higher up. I think we're long to 75. NASDAQ is going to try to get back to 195. NASDAQ looks like a long to 195. Here's our bid back up. This is what we wanted to see. If we're going to go short, we want this to move back up into at least 80, 81. Not quite. NASDAQ's going to 95, fellas. It's at 65, 66. NASDAQ should go back up to 95. Come on, ES. Still struggling to find any buyers. This gets anywhere near 85, it's going to get absolutely whacked again, right up at that 68 level. NASDAQ struggling. Let me take a look at NASDAQ real quick. And NASDAQ's coming down to 112 eventually. I think you'll see 112 today. Nope, we've failing in here, sellers. Come on, NASDAQ, you dog. This may bounce off bounce along here off the point of control, 72, 73. I don't think this can go much through 81. That's kind of where we want to see it pull back to 81. The 15-minute, the trend is still long. What news? Michigan consumer sentiment? It isn't going to change anything. Come on, pop up. Anybody long NASDAQ, guys, at that 65, 66 level? Anything long NASDAQ? Anybody long NASDAQ other than Steve? Hey, Jeff. New 15-minute candle. It's got to pull. NASDAQ's got to pull above resistance at 75. There we go. Thank you, Jeff. Anybody else take NASDAQ, fellas? I'm watching order flow on another screen. 95 or so is your target. It's 30 handles, gentlemen. 30 handles. And this was a long off VWAP. Anybody take NASDAQ? Nobody. Just Jeff. Okay, Darwin. It's got to get through small resistance at 86 and you'll get your target. But it's a nice trade, guys. Next 15-minute candle in 38 seconds. So I know you are, Steve. We may not get the target, but it was a nice trade. Short at 32.85. I got to watch it. I mean, we don't just say, okay, here's a level. Theoretically, yes. But we could break through 3 or 4 points. So what I'm trying to do, I'll show you. If I have a trade, I'll show you. Let's just get past. There's our new 15-minute candle. And we're already rolling. $81.8 above 81.2. Michigan consumer sentiment is a beat. I've not been watching my bot here on crude. We missed second target by about 5 ticks, and it's bouncing. My stop is break even +1. There have been no other bot trades. I think we will bounce next level 75 quarter, maybe 73.75. We're trying to work higher. There's just no buyers. I mean, these are numbers that are reflective of the Nasdaq. 176 buyers, 115 buyers. This is ridiculous. No, it is not. No, I didn't get 95, but it was, I mean, we still got to 86 from 65, almost 20 handles. Nasdaq's a short, fellas, on the 15-minute. Nasdaq's going to dump at the close of this candle. When the ES turns over on the 15-minute, I think everything is done. We talked about this early on. I thought that they would tread around for the first hour. Remember, if there are institutions out there, target yet, crude is still working that short. Hasn't gone to second target. I think it will. You got 3,500 sellers in here. 35.28. Got 1,000 buyers in this candle, give or take. They're losing some. This is your bounce long at 80.5 for a scalp. And then, maybe a move higher. I would not be short yet. This should bounce right here. Come on. Lost a bunch of buyers. I will not give this any more berth, fellas. I don't care if it goes to target or not. It's Friday. I'm leaving green. That's it for me. That's it. That's all I'm giving it right there. Don't care what it does. Not letting it. There we go. Buyers back in. That's why I like the 15 minutes on the ES. It keeps you in the trade. Buyers, come on, buddy. Let's get back up there. I still think longs get. I don't know what's what you get. What does that mean? I don't know what you mean, Steve. I'm not sure I understand the question. Am I long? The bot is long. I think we're going to move back up to 85, and that's your short. See how we've raised? I'm out. I'll be out of the ES on this move right here. I'm inclined to short it now. Short ES, short ES, short ES. Gold looks like it wants to come down further. ES is going to break lower now. Anybody short ES? Anybody short ES? Okay. First target, 74. If you guys are trading multiple, 74. And then 71. There's 74. Boom. You got your first target, 74, off. I gave it up around here, 76, 78. Next target down, 71. 71 is the next level. And we're going to break VWAP. And they say I can't trade the ES. Who says that crap? I can trade bicycles, fellas. Bicycles. Come on, 71. That's next level. If we break through 71, we of course hit VWAP. And if we break VWAP, we could come back down to 67, 8 area. If we break the bottom at 63, the ES is going to have to pack a lunch. There's 71. There's another 8-handle trade. Now we got to break VWAP. There we go. Come on. Still going to want to hold VWAP, but it's hit it so many times. Got your 71. There you go, guys. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Nothing to it. Dun, 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 dun. 15-minute is rolling. Crude is almost to our second target, guys. Within a few ticks, a second target, final target. Missed by 3 ticks. We'll get it. We'll get it. All right. Where can we bounce to? Maybe back 74, 76. I would not be reversed long, fellas. I think we're going to bust VWAP here. NASDAQ is into a buy zone right where it is at 11. There's your bounce. Small. NASDAQ is into a buy zone at 11. It's bounced to 16, 17, but it could go back to 50. There are no buyers. You're short 16 on what? Greg, I think you're okay. It's just a bounce. Where's NASDAQ going, man? I mean, seriously, who wants to own it? You're coming down to 93, 94. You may get a bounce first, but we got to get below VWAP. Until we get below VWAP, Dijon, we're just going to keep bouncing VWAP. Our delta is too small for a complete and utter breakdown. It's too small. So now we're going to get a bounce back up. I'd like to see a bounce maybe to 74, 5, 6, and that's our next short. Guys, give me 1 minute. All right, we're breaking VWAP. Crude got both targets, fellas. No, Unirenco. I don't have a 15-minute, Joe. Crude got second target. Okay. We're on the cusp of getting slaughtered here. I just texted him. You guys ready for another trade? Holy shnikes. They're at $18,000 to trade one NQ? Yeah, gold is longs is what it looks like to me too. Where's your entry, Greg? That's insanity. That's utter insanity. Guys, we're just going to come down to the bottom. You can, what? Yeah, it is garbage for U.S. traders. Canadians don't have a choice. Guys, we're coming down in the ES. He may be right. I mean, your account is multi-six figures. I need a pullback, guys. I can't sell it here. We're hanging below VWAP. I know we're coming down here, but we could, next candle, we could pull back 5-6 handles. I can't sell here. I mean, it's a short. It's absolutely a short. It's gonna get ripped. It's only 1,600 sellers, but we're coming down to 56. I need a pullback to get short, and I'm not going to get one. We're headed down to 3250 on the NASDAQ. Let's see if we can get a pullback to 65, 66. Nope. They can't find any buyers, fellas. There comes 56. Nothing I can do. NASDAQ's breaking down to 70 next. Let me just tell you what I see on the NASDAQ, guys. If NASDAQ breaks below 11,055, NASDAQ below 11,055 is going to get crushed. 10,800 is our target. Well, there's my target, 56. What a bummer. Couldn't get a pullback. We're coming down to 3250 on the ES if anybody is still short. 3250. And that's where we'll get a small bounce. We're headed to 3250. Anybody holding shorts in the ES? Okay, fellas. Nice job, Mimi. Okay, guys. 3250, next target. Shoot, I don't have one, James. I can't get in either. I needed a pullback. I'm not going to get one. It looks like we're going to get to 3250. I'm totally pissed. Fellas, I had to step away for a minute, and I missed the small pullback entry. The 15-minute is rolling over on the ES, guys. It's done. We're coming down. I think we're going to get blasted today. Here comes 50. If we don't bounce 50, we should get a small bounce off 50. Maybe 51. Okay, here's a small bounce back up. It isn't going far, though. You guys can short it if you want. It's still a short. I mean, nothing's going to change to 50, but now you're trading for 4 points. I'd rather see a pullback close to 60. I mean, listen, 10 handle. I think you can probably short 59 on a pullback. 61.50, 63.50, and 66. Optimally 66. Guys, it's 10:30 for my trials. I'll probably go another maybe 30 minutes. And then I'm going to give you guys your options to join. AMP futures are great. NQ mini is $2,000. Micro is 200. E mini is 800. Micro is 80. Yeah, IB, if you live in the United States, IB brokerage is a complete and utter waste of time. They're a waste. If you're in Canada, you don't have many options. I mean, ES is coming to 50 and it should bounce there, but it next would be 46, 47. Here comes our 50 target, fellas. You're already a member. What do you mean you're going to join? You're a member. There's 50. Next level down, 46. We're not even getting a bounce at 50. 46, next target. Anybody that's short ES, I would seriously hang on to that. The 15-minute is going to short, fellas. Now, again, this trade could be on all dang day. We've already been through this, just like yesterday. And we're bouncing out of that 50 zone. Not far. All right, we're short on the 15-minute ES. This could be an all-day trade, fellas. No, we're frozen. Now we're coming down to 46 and then 44. I'm frozen here. Volume is picking up. They're bidding out of that 50. Okay. Let them bid back up, guys. I'll find us another short. Come on, man. I don't even know what iron beam is, Jeff. Never heard of it. This is your short right here. 54, 55. That's a scalp. Now we're going to try to move up a little bit higher. I will look to short 62 on a pullback. 62. 62. We may not even get there. NASDAQ is also getting a bounce. Hang on, fellas. Probably 66, 67. Nothing I can do, guys. I mean, you can sell here on the pullback. 54. And here she comes. ES is moving right into that first target. We're not even going to get back there. The bot is identified. I can't even move it, guys. There's so much volume. First target on the bot is 43 quarter. I'll move it when I can. I'm frozen. I can't even move. Yeah, now I can move order flow, I think. When the ES moves like this, it's a whole lot easier to trade. than the NASDAQ. We're coming down to 39.40 eventually. It's a short. There's no long here. Now my bounce, if I can get 60, that's a 10 handle bounce. If I can get 60, that's where we'd want a short probably. Come on, pull up. Let's go. Pull back. 54, we should get to. Nope. God dang it. Cannot find any buyers. Guys, it's short. I'm trying to get it as close as I can. It's just shorts. We're coming down. As soon as we break that 46, it's the bottom of that candle. It's going to get target. We're coming down to 39.40. That's where we're coming, 40. See how we've pulled this up? And we're going to roll through that too. I wouldn't be surprised to see 3,300 today. Here is your, I still can't move the son of a gun. First target on the bot is 43.25, just so you know. 43.25. As soon as I can move it, I'll show. There we go. God, oh my. I can't move it. God, love Ninja. 43.25 is where the bot has first target, guys. We're within 4 ticks of that first target, which is 32 ticks. We're coming to 40, guys. Can't move order flow either now. We hit 44.25, 4 ticks shy of that first target. There's where we are on the ES, on the bot, 15-minute. I love this chart. This 15-minute, look at this. It's frozen again. There it is. It's almost there, guys. Couple more. Come on, one more push. It's trying to hold this bottom at 44.25, half. It's not going to hold for long. It's hit it too many times. They're jumping all over it right there. We missed target by a tick. If you guys want to take money, take money. If you're in the bot trade. Ninja 7 freezes worse. I used Ninja 7 for many years. When they were beta testing Ninja 8, I was asked to beta test Ninja 8. That's how long ago it's been. And I refused to go to NinjaTrader 8 until about a year ago. No, I know Sierra's rock solid. I know. It's a much better platform. Another short right here. Come on. Missed target by 1 or 2 ticks. Still not a long, guys. It's not going to happen. There's your next short right there. too big a learning curve for me, Randy. I'm too old. You know what they say about old dogs and new tricks. And there's another one. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't. Anybody short here at 52? It's another short. You want to, up in here, you want to take ticks. You want to take ticks when you're shorting these shallow pullbacks. And we're going to bounce back up to what looks like 54 and maybe 57. Very nice, Dana. Very nice. I'm going to talk to you, too, about something. I got an idea. I'll call you today. Anybody that might have shorted this 52 area, take some risk off at 50. Take a couple handles. It looks like we may try to work a little higher. If we get this 5-minute candle close and it's going to over the 68, we're going up to 54. Nope, it closed below. There you go. But we do have an unfinished auction. Take some risk off, fellas. You can make an entire living on 2-handle trades in this ES. It's free trade. I still think we're coming down to target. All the way down here to 39. If you guys are here on trial, or those of you that are here on trial, if you're not a member, nice job, Kristen. Your bots are up 535 live, and up sim 2209. Nice job, Kristen. If you guys are not with us on Monday, I think you guys are missing the boat. Not too long, guys. I'm just trying to complete a few trades. Make you guys a couple of bucks so you can leave on Friday with some dough. Make it a nice day. All right, let's see if we can get this damn target now on this 15-minute bot. We're coming down, guys. We're coming down. We're pulling that 95% area up. We are not done for the day. This thing, any pullback is going to get whacked. Let's get target. Come on, buddy. Break that swing low. I need 4 ticks. Oh, double bottom. Nope, not going to hold. Hit target, no fill. Hit target, no fill. Are you kidding me? Seriously? We hit 43.25. Hit target, no fill. Yeah, you can. There. I took 2 off. Break even +1. Bots are up 1,052.50. 1 losing trade on that ES long. 1 losing trade today. That's it. My bots are all off for the week, guys. I'm done. I'm done. Okay. That'd be great, Rick. Let's see here. I'll have it. Are you sending me that Camaro, Reg? It's a nice car, that Hellcat. I've got a friend that's got one. I just can't get past the color. That lime green. Guys, I drive a very sedate black on black. We hit second target here and it didn't fill at 64 ticks. Here it comes, guys. Come on, buddy. Come on. Go get me that. Here, you know what? I can't even close it. It's frozen again. What a piece of crap Ninja is. And I've got 2 lifetime licenses. Come on, just get the target. Seriously, hit it to the tick. Didn't take it. Guys, I hope you had a great week. Hope you guys all made money today. It's been a great day. I've diagrammed trades for you guys. My order flow guys should be seeing this stuff. New 15-minute candle. And the selling, we should bounce here. We should bounce here. And I can't close this damn trade. I'm frozen. Now, if we break back below the 68, it's going to get tortured. See how we're pulling this lower? We're going long. It's going to go long. It's going to go long. There we go. It's going to go long, guys. I'm telling you. I'm done for the week. The bot total is $15.77 and 50 cents on very few trades. Somewhere around 8,000 for the week. Yep, long 40. Well, there you go. We're going to bounce, guys. We're going to bounce. We could come back and test, but this is our long. Oversold. I'm giving you guys education. Oversold. Suck back up through the 95. Long. Long. Yeah, and you got an unfinished auction. Now, where would we want to take our first target? Right? I would have been long probably 39.40. And we pushed all the way up to 43. My first target probably would be, God, the stacked imbalance in here. I think we can push up to 44 to 46. This may come back and test again, but this is where you want to be long. All right, stop is below the swing low. We could go back to 47, 48. We're pulling, look, we're setting up to go long. Again, it may fail here. See how we're pulling the 68 lower? We're going up. This may test it again. We want to hold here. Got your daily goal again. Nice job, Mike. I want to see it hold. As long as we hold this bottom. Go back through settings. Yes, it does. NASDAQ is not helping us, guys. NASDAQ is at 11,021. Sierra has their own order flow, George. No, mine is not available for Sierra charts, but they do have an order flow. It's similar. There are aspects of it that are completely different. All right, guys, your next long is probably 30 half for a bounce unless we bounce back up above here. We're oversold, guys. Yeah, it's this is unfortunately, the programming is vastly different, and my programmer, while he is an expert ninja programmer, not all, know, it's like anything else. It's just different language, right? So, guys, in a couple minutes, I'm going to go over. I need one more 5 minutes. We're going long. I still like it long. I know I see the sell pressure. It may fall to 30, but it's going to bounce. Still not ready to bounce. It's going to bounce. We're oversold. We're trying to hold on to this area. We've pulled this down to 48, and I've got an unfinished auction up here. When this bounces, it's going to go fast. Still not ready. We could come down to 30. And then down. If the ES breaks through, pay attention. If the ES blows through 26, 32.26, it's timber. Get out of the way. Come on. You going to bounce or what? Got a double bottom here. If that holds, there you go, guys. There's your bounce. Where'd we get filled? There you go, guys. There's your bounce. So first target, here comes that 48, right? Here comes that 48. We're coming to 48. Anybody long? Okay, fellas, there you go. We're oversold. We have to bounce. They've got to take this puppy back up. Now, again, we're trading against the trend, so you always want to take risk off, right? Come on, buddy. We're losing buyers. Some back in. Took at 38, now at 45. Nice job, Brian. Guys, do I have anybody in the room today that didn't make money? Is there anybody that did not make money? Is there anybody that didn't make money? I don't care if you made $100. Thank you, Kate. Is there anybody that didn't make money? Guys, order flow is easy to trade. The bots are easier because they do it for you. I'll just give you your, for the recording, I'm going to give you guys your, I'm done trading, guys. I'm done for the day. Here is your bot total. Up 1,577 and 50 cents. One losing trade today on the bots. Again, if you guys stick to the bigger time frames, you will have far fewer losing trades. I'm just telling you. We're going higher, guys. We have to retrace. If they're going to take this lower later in the day, they're going to have to bring this thing higher. Now, again, you guys should have money on this trade if you took the long. I still think we're going to see 46 to a half. That may be an area to take out some, and above that 50, and then maybe that unfinished auction if we're lucky. Kate, Joel has, no one has responded that they've lost money. If there's anybody down, I will try to find you a trade. Don't be a sheep and stay silent. If you didn't take any trades, that's different. I can't help you. Of course. Let me, thank you, Kate. Charlie, may I ask what it is, right? I mean, anybody that's up 20 handles in no way, shape, or form could even, ES is longs, guys, could even fathom letting that trade go against you. It's one thing if I gave a trade and it goes 3 points in my favor and then dumps. You know, that's a losing trade. If it's 20 handles in your favor and you say, oh my God, I lost $300. So how could you do that? But fellas, if you're going to take the trades, look, if you trust me to take the entry and follow the entry, then you have to believe in the trade. I have no idea how much money I made this week on order flow trades. I have no earthly idea. A ton. Tony did $3,300 on my trades trading one contract in Sim. And I know he had a great week trading live. Guys,